full service here? Because I didn't click the Wi-Fi either. You want to go ask real quick? And
I didn't see anyone down there.
there might be someone. There's lights on over here, or just check at the front desk, see if there's anything at front. Hey everyone, we are here. This real quick to start. We only got in the locker room a little bit ago, so it's been a rush. But we are playing the Utah Junior Grizzlies in Game 3 of Grizz Cup here at Cottonwood Heights Park and Recreation. Logan's game is about 45 minutes late, so he may or may not be jumping on here, not sure. Hopefully you can hear me. Not sure if we're having internet issues because he can't get on, trying to find a password. And all right. And, no, we can switch seats. Yeah, did the ref just say let's go? Like, all right, so it looks like we have Beckett, Zach, and Reggie going. Oh, no, Will with Reggie and Beckett, and then we have Declan and AC starting. The little battle up front. So pushes it in, AC chips it out to Reggie, it goes out of the zone. Will's in hard on the forecheck, coming to the neutral zone, pushing back, gets spun around. And they go wide and come the whole way across the open ice and on a set and catches the glove. Makes that look cool and calm with a nice glove save to start here. For reference, the sheet looks a little bit bigger today because, well, it is. They are on an Olympic-sized hockey rink today. So there's going to be lots of space out wide. You're going to see the kids probably a little bit further apart, and hopefully they can use that space and their speed to their advantage. All right, so now we have Paxton and Aiden and Henry, and then we have, looks like, is that Eli in the back? Paxton's rushing in, throws it over, and so Parker's rushing the ice, taking it outside, using that space. So yeah, we have Parker and Eli on defense. It looks like they moved Sanders up today to forward and Eli back to defense. So Henry's back check-in, Paxton's back check-in. They make a good pass up to the center, and Eli makes a good stick on puck, takes the puck, and then kind of gets spun down into the corner. Paxton clears that out of the zone, and now Sanders is over the boards, and Henry's in on the forecheck and pushing it into our zone. And Parker just blocks one, I think, with his glove and face at the same time. Henry uses the board. Parker's in hard on it, pushing the defense and pushing them the whole way back around the net. Great push by Parker. That's going wide. It looks like Zach just caught an edge and went slamming into the boards. And he's trying to get off now. Sanders is covering. That should be an icing call, and it is. AC, nice little slow play there to keep that puck from having to play that puck. So Zach is looking like maybe took the wind out of him here. He's on the bench. So it's kind of dark in here, huh? Got Will, Beckett, and Reggie. And then we have AC and Declan. And AC keeps it into blue line, throws it back into the net. Reggie's in hard on the forecheck. Oh, pounces back out to the front of the net. Will's in. And now AC is backing off as they exit in the zone. And, man, they just throw a huge cross-ice pass. Declan using the space. And Reggie is a half a step off sides. All right, so same 5 still out there. Will wins the faceoff, takes it into the zone. Beckett's there trying to get stick on puck. They play it wide to the boards, and Beckett turns the puck over, and now 82 is rushing out of the zone. Now Reggie turns the puck over at the blue line, cutting into the net, and throws a really nice backhand pass towards the net, and it goes high and over the net. Will's on the forecheck. There's a lot of room on this ice. AC's getting pressed hard, pushing hard to the corner, and makes a great play to recover and take that puck away. And now AC's there and going to the corner. Yeah, AC throws it to the net. And then Owen's there. And it goes off the post, I think. Reggie makes a great pass to Beckett coming up the middle of the ice. Beckett uses the space, goes to the outside, looks to go past him, and they make a good play, defensive play. And now 82's rushing up the ice. Coming towards Eli, backing in, trying to let him come through. And they push him, and Eli makes a good play at the blue line. Stand him there. Reggie outlets to Will. Will trying to get a hold of the handle, but pushes himself off sides. But they let that go. Now we're going for a full line change as there's a big regroup by Utah. So Utah's breaking it out. One man looking, and Henry comes in and makes a great play. Aiden's going to come in and take that puck away and have a shot on goal. Oh, it just kept running. So this ice is the first game of the day, so the ice is very fresh, very fast, so that puck is moving right now. Parker looks to keep it in, and we got good back check here. Eli with another great play here, turning that puck over and now rushing out of the zone. So we got a 3-on-3 developing with Eli rushing the puck, takes it into the zone, and now Paxton's going to get in on the forecheck. Paxton's in, Henry's now in, second in on the forecheck, and they're able to use the outside, but Paxton's there and able to turn that puck over. And comes out of the zone, so we're going to have a good regroup. AC's there, makes a great pass to Henry, back into the zone. And Henry fumbles the puck, and now is back checking hard. Declan gets turned around. They're coming in 2-on-2. Declan's keeping him to the outside, throws it to Owen. Owen makes a good steer to the corner, right to Aiden. Aiden looks for the outlet pass, and it gets there. Jumps to Paxton. Aiden's catching up with Paxton. He's going in 1-on-2 right now. And Aiden's able to keep it in at the blue line. Aiden goes for his classic 9-iron slap shot. And he turns the puck over in the corner as well. Now takes it back in deep now. It looks like Cameron's in hard on the forecheck and wins that puck battle. Boys are battling hard today this morning. Cameron's battling hard, 1-on-2. Now Will's in, and Will's battling. Oh, no, that's still Paxton. Oh, Cameron makes a great play, puts that out in front, and it just skips past Aiden's stick. Aiden covers Parker. Parker puts it back in deep, and now Cameron's going in again on the forecheck and turns it over again. And now Paxton's in second, and he looks and gets stuck in Paxton's feet, and they turn it back over. Now Sanders is on the ice back checking. Parker's stepping up near the blue line, and they're just throwing one in deep and using the space and going for a full line change. So it comes over to Sanders. Sanders misplaced the puck, but it gets chipped out to Cameron. Cameron throws it in, and they're coming in 1-on-2, and Owen set, and Owen makes a great play. Another save, 1, 2, 3 saves from Owen. Owen's engaged and comes back in again. It's in the front, and then Sanders makes a great play and clears it out. Cam's in hard and gets interfered in off the puck, and it goes back in deep. Zach's there, back out, so that's good to see. Back into a center position, and now Eli's in hard. Going to use that space, go to the outside, and take that space and get hooked up. And Eli just draws a penalty, getting hooked up in the hands. All right, that's been a long time without a stoppage, so we're now at 6:52 left in the first. 0-0 game. And my voice is already tired. All right, wow, 13 of you on. Hi. So yeah, 6:52 left in the first. We got Beckett, Will, and Reggie, and Declan and AC. Will wins the faceoff and throws one towards the net, goes wide. Beckett's in on the forecheck. Declan tries to hold it, bounces out of the zone. They got two of them digging there. AC comes over to cover and makes a good play, pulling it back up the same boards. Beckett is in on the forecheck and tries to turn it over. Now it's at the blue line, waiting for him to get on sides. AC waits and pulls it into the zone. Now turns it over to Will. Will has a good shot on net. Reggie's crashing from the backside. Tries to throw it back towards the net, and they get stick on puck. They chip it out past Beckett, and now they're coming out too strong. And AC makes a beautiful play at the blue line to hold that in. And now Beckett's in on the forecheck and keeps it in. Goes to Will. Beckett looks to make the pass to Will, and it pops out. And now it jumps up over Declan. 82's coming in. AC's stepping over. He's looking to cut over, and he makes a great play. AC makes a great play there to stand up 82 and cause him to get no shot on goal. So Declan makes a great play here at the neutral zone, trying to go get it. And passes it back out. Henry's there, and Reggie's there, and it goes back into the zone. And the penalty is over. All right, so we're back to 5 aside, and they're pushing through. Henry makes a good play to win that puck. Parker's there, good stick on puck. Puck battle into the corner. Parker wins the race, holds him off, and then throws the puck up the boards to Aiden, and it bounces right over Aiden's stick. Henry's in on the forecheck. There's all kinds of space here. And now they turn it over in the neutral zone. Henry to Paxton, Henry throws it back right to Utah. So now they're breaking out of the zone and trying to come down the zone. Parker seals him off really nice there. And they turn it over. Paxton's there. Paxton's in hard on the forecheck. He turns it over. Aiden's pushing in on the forecheck, and he wins the puck battle. And they get spun around, and their player falls down. And now they turn up with the puck, and they're rushing out of the zone. Paxton's back checking hard. Eli's there on the corner, and let him come to the outside and still battling. And Owen let that one go off his stick and into the net. That's a tough break for Bud. .422, garbage goal on them, but, it went in and it counts. All right, so we have Zach with Cameron and Sanders. AC makes a great play, looks to throw the pass over, and AC's still there and still battling. Cameron covering him on the defensive zone, and Zach and AC are back checking. AC turns the puck over again and pushing it back, and now Cameron is looking to forecheck. They turn the puck over. Now AC makes a good play at the blue line. It comes to Zach, and Declan makes a good play there to push it out of the zone. Goes to Sanders. Sanders makes a great pass to Cameron, and Cameron loses an edge, and it rolls past him and goes down for icing. All right, 3:39 left in the first, 1-0. We got Eli and Parker, and then Reggie, Will, and Beckett on the ice. And Will wins that to the corner. Parker's in. They push the whole way around the outside. Beckett's getting in, try and turn that over, coming to the thing, blue line, and they are battling in the corner. Comes to Will. And Will throws it right up, and they're able to keep it in at the blue line. They go back in deep. And Will is going in hard. He loses the puck battle. They clean up. Eli's there, goes up to Beckett, and Beckett gets sealed off on the boards, goes back to the blue line. And they're coming back in, and Owen stands up tall. They shoot it over the net. And Eli's battling there. Comes to Beckett, and Beckett clears the puck for an icing. All right, 2:52 left in the first. Utah 1, Arvada 0. All right, Paxton, Aiden, and Henry on the ice. You got AC and Declan. Paxton wins that, comes up top, and it bounces over Aiden's stick back into the zone. AC's there trying to make a play. Gets good coverage from Paxton as it goes deep into the corner. AC goes to dig out the puck as well and does. and AC's all over it, gets tripped up, and there Paxton's in there. It's over again, and Owen's there and makes a great save, no rebound. All right, 2:29 left in the first. All right, Owen's up, Owen's set. Paxton wins the faceoff forward and goes and touches it over to Henry, and they're there and use the entire, I don't know what the width of this rink is, but it's a lot. And they use the space really well. So Paxton and Aiden are off together. Aiden's going one-on-one and going out wide and rips a shot towards the net, and Paxton goes to sort of crush the net. All right, full line change coming. All right, so we have Zach, Cam, and Sanders. Then we have Eli and Parker on the defense. Parker steps up, goes for the puck. They throw it to the corner. Sanders got it. He throws it back towards. Cameron's going to push in on the forecheck. And they just throw it down the ice, and that should be an icing. There we are. So 1:53 left in the first. Shot 7-2 Utah. 1-0 Utah. So not a bad first period for the boys. We're working hard. We're trying. This is a big sheet ice for these kids. They've never played on Olympic ice before. Zach's in on the face-off with Cameron and Sanders, and then Eli and Parker still on the points. So Zach wins that face-off, and Cameron throws it back to the corner. We're trying to get in on the forecheck, sealing the boards, and they throw it up and over for another icing. That was 10 seconds. All right, so we got a full line change coming. We have, not a full line change. Eli and Parker are still on D. Got Reggie, Will, and Beckett, it looks like, as our forwards. Will's battling for the faceoff. They step up and throw it out of the zone. Reggie's in hard on the forecheck. That's good hustle by Reggie. Stands him up. It goes to Parker, and they chips past Parker, but Will's covering. Will goes back up the same boards to Reggie. Reggie's turning out of the zone with speed, and Parker goes for a change. Reggie goes wide, but he's all alone. Looks to throw it into an area for Beckett. Beckett's coming in. Beckett tries to turn the puck over, and now he does turn the puck over. Now Beckett's back checking here, tries to lift the stick, and does turn the puck over. Beckett's going behind the net, and now Reggie's got to get up on his horse for outside. That's a great pass from Beckett to Reggie. Reggie can't handle the backhand pass, and they go back out of the zone. Declan stands there, kid up at the blue line. They're coming in 3-on-1. Use that ice, and Owen comes out, and he got beat wide, but the goal missed the net. There's 2-on-2 scrum in the corner. Puck bounces out, and then Declan's out on the rush. And Declan's skating up. Reggie's skating with him, so we have a 2-on-2, possibly a 2-on-3 developing. And he uses that space and loses the puck along the boards. AC's coming, covering. That looks like Beckett's back, and Beckett looks to step, and they make a good pass, and Owen is out and beat on the short side. "20 seconds left in the period." It's a tough one. All right, so we're back to Pax, Aiden, and Henry, and Eli and Parker. Henry dumps the puck in deep. Paxton's first in on it. And it jumps over his blade. He does win it and goes to Aiden. Aiden's there, and Aiden looks to have a shot, and it's loose and on the pads, and just not hard around the front of the net again, and he's able to get the second cover. 6 seconds left in the period. And that just goes right behind Henry. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shots are 9-3, 2-0 Utah. 1 minute intermission. We're back. It looks like we have Sanders, Zach, and Cameron, and then AC and Declan coming out. And Zach wins a good face-off back to Declan. Declan comes out to Sanders, but the puck bounces back on in on the zone. He chips it in deep, and Zach's in on the forecheck. Zach's in hard on the forecheck. There goes Cameron in on the forecheck, and they're able to bring it out wide and now push the puck out 3 strong. And we have offsides. Oh, guess not. Okay. So AC's battling in on the corner, makes a good play, goes into his feet. Declan's covering him. Declan's trying to wheel, and Owen is on the ground. The puck is still out, gets it out, and Cameron's there, and Sanders covers the back door nicely and is able to chip the puck out. Sanders wins the puck and is looking for Cam. Cam goes inside of them, and their defense covers that well and picks up the move on. Zach's going in on the forecheck and gets the puck, turns it back over. It's in the ref's feet. They're backing up and throw it back around the net. Now Sanders is in hard on the forecheck. Zach's covering him behind. Declan is going for a change, and it goes through and just misses Cam. Cam's trying to win that battle. Go back to the point. Eli does a great job picking that up. It's going to Zach's in on the forecheck again. Goes to Cam. Cam turns the puck over and is still there and can't get to it. Zach gets stuck between 2 people and can't get to it. And now they get out of the zone, and Eli makes a good play, and it looked like he put himself on side. Eli loses an edge, comes in, they come back through. It goes back behind the net. And that is Zach battling hard. And Parker's battling hard, still fighting for the puck. And they blow a whistle dead. I don't think that's a penalty. I think they just blew the puck dead because he was just holding it on the boards. Did they call them a penalty for a delay of game? Oh, a penalty on them for a delay of game. Okay. So they got a minute 30 penalty for delay of game. Not trying to move the puck.
Guys, it's over here. Guys. Let's look for the ref at the face-off.
All right, 1:15 left in the second. There in the far end here, we have Will trying to win it, Reggie, and Reggie's in hard on the forecheck, and now Beckett's pushing in on the forecheck, and they just throw it, and it looks like Declan's going to step and try and keep that in. Will covers nicely and makes a great play to Reggie. Reggie's going to get there and throw it into the feet, still there. Comes to Beckett and Will, and now they have time to control the puck. And it goes to the corner, and they're going to look to throw it off the boards. Oh, Will makes a good play, turns it back over. Now they go back around to the other side. Now Beckett's there. They go to the outside, and Declan tries to step up and does win the puck back to Reggie. But Reggie's pushing back into the zone. Oh, Beckett is a fraction barely offside. I don't know. Is he offsides? Yeah. Okay. All right. 10:30, 48 seconds left in the penalty. Paxton, Henry, and Aiden. And then we have Eli, and Eli turns the puck over. Parker's there, is coming in and throws it in. Owen makes a great save. No rebound. Stands up and makes a good belly save and just eats that puck. 36 seconds left in the power play, 10:20 in the period. Got Aiden, Paxton, and Henry, Parker, Eli. Paxton wins that to Aiden. Oh, no, Paxton wins that to himself. Rushing out of the zone. He throws it up to Aiden, and Aiden can't get there, and that's offsides. It's a right idea. I like the idea. Trying to use the ice, trying to use the space, throw it into an area pass for Aiden to skate into it, and their defense, Aiden, they made a good play to turn that over. All right, drops it over. Pax wins it, comes out to Aiden. Aiden's going to throw it into the zone. Oh, no, he dangles at the blue line and tries to move the puck and loses it over 1-on-3. Oh, Eli's going to push him back. Eli's going to try and push him on the outside, and Owen makes a good glove save. Owen is super deep in his net. Turn the puck over, and no ice. Henry's in on the forecheck, and I push it up to the blue line. Eli backs off, and Paxton's in there. They make a good pass. It goes into the feet. They make a pass coming to the outside, and Owen is super deep in the net, and they beat him on the backside shot. 9:30 left in the second. So we have Zach, Sanders, and Cam, AC, and Declan. Oh, Zach wants the face-off back. Cam pushes the outside, and they throw it in. They got 1-4 check-in. AC comes up the boards to Sanders, throws it in on the net, and Georgie plays it to the corner for AC. And AC tries to go and get sealed off. And then Sanders comes in super low to help the battle. Zach's there, and Sanders comes in again, wins the puck, comes to the zone, and it looks like they keep it in. But Zach turns the puck over. Zach's rushing up 2-on-2 with Cam, and Zach goes to the outside and goes into his feet and turns the puck over. So they're rushing out. Looks like 3-on-3. They give him the outside, and he turns the puck over, and then AC and Declan switch. AC steps out. They make a great pass to the point, looking for a shot, throws it in, and Georgie makes a good steer to the corner. Sanders is super low. Cam gets there on the point and turns it over, and now we have Zach, Sanders. Sanders rushing up using the space. We have Declan clearing in the play, going to Zach, tries to go back to Sanders. Oh, no, that was Cam. Sanders throws it into the middle, and it comes back again, and bounces over Sanders' stick, and now Will's there. And Will is back checking, now coming in on Parker, and it looks like Declan's still on, and in the corner they throw it around the net. And Sanders is trying to get out high to his point with the playing wing and turns it over. Oh, Will's there, and Will gets it not out of the zone. Now it goes out of the zone by Sanders. Cam forechecking hard. Goes to Sanders. Sanders rushing the puck. He has Will with him, and he throws it on net, but it goes to Will. Will turns it in and looks to put a backhand on net and goes a little bit wide. He has the puck in the corner, throws it up to the point. Beckett makes a good pass. Oh, he looks to put it over to Parker. Parker looks and throws it on the net, and it takes a funny bounce, goes to the front. Will's there, battling hard. He goes out to Beckett and bounces off of his stick. And Beckett back checking hard. They just throw it to the center of the ice to Parker. Parker's looking, coming out to Reggie. Reggie's there and can't make the handle the pass. But he does make a good play to keep following. Beckett's there. Now it looks like Eli's going to step in hard, and it does get past him. And Beckett makes a good back check, and Parker has a good cover, and they drop it into the zone for Parker to go play. So he's coming out, wheeling behind the net, and goes to the boards, uses space, goes to Will. Will skating it out of the zone, looks for a good pass to Beckett. Beckett's coming in and looks, it's still on his stick, and Reggie follows, and it drops in behind him. Parker tries to stand him up, but can't, but Eli covers well, pushes him, and they have 2-on-0 and going right to Georgie. And Georgie makes a beautiful save. Second beautiful save, covering that really aggressive, great play. And Parker goes to the corner, and it comes to the point, and goes off George's glove, and it goes wide. And Will's there battling, and high stick on Utah puck coming out of the zone for the face-off. 6:24 left in the second. 3-0 Utah. They're rushing out of the zone. Declan's backpedaling, coming in. They have 4 strong coming up the ice. If we could turn this puck over, we could push the other way. Declan's battling in the corner. Paxton's in there to help him as a center. Declan turns it over, using the space, going to the outside, and they get lumberjacked a little bit and hooked a little bit, and goes back to the corner. And Henry's staying high. Paxton turns him over. The puck comes to Henry, and then Aiden's there rushing out of the zone with him, and Henry makes a good pass to Aiden. Aiden coming in. And Aiden goes wide, makes a good play. Aiden looks to throw it in the middle of the Paxton, but he's getting lumberjacked pretty good. Throws it to the net. It pops out, and the puck is somehow under the goalie. .5:37 left in the second. All right, so the same. We got Parker and Eli in the back. We got Paxton, Aiden, and Henry up front. Paxton makes a good play to Aiden off the face-off. Kind of loses the handle a little bit, throws it into the corner. Paxton's there. They go back to the corner, go back out to the corner. Now we got 2-on-2 battle. Parker steps up and makes a great play. Now Aiden throws it back around the net. Henry's there and spins the puck around, but it goes past them to another, their winger dropping low. But Paxton turns it over. Turns it over to Henry. Henry tries to make a move around him, but makes a little bit too big of a move, and it goes right to Utah. They go to the outside, and it goes past Parker out of the zone. He's backpedaling, makes a good play back down the wall towards Aiden. And Paxton turns it back in the corner. Aiden's second in. They come up the wall, and Parker makes a great play to turn that puck over. And Paxton wins the puck, and they're able to turn it to the outside. And he spins out of Paxton and is rushing up the ice 4-on-3. Parker's trying to stand him up, and Eli's covering the center, and the kid loses an edge and is still down. Aiden's rushing the puck. He's getting up. Aiden's coming in. And Parker pushed the puck into the corner. Aiden's going in. They wheel away from him. Now Paxton's out trying to hit him, but Paxton and Aiden, and they are just absolutely gassed. And they're now coming in and pushing for a shot from way high and goes wide of the net. Parker makes a great outlet pass to Sanders. Sanders rushing the puck. 3-on-2 developing. Sanders takes him to the outside and comes back through. It goes back into the corner, and it goes there. And Declan coming in is going to have a shot, and no, it just goes chest wide. With a half clapper, goes to AC wide. AC puts it back into the corner. Paxton's been out there for an eternity. We have Sanders there. Cam got the change. Sanders still battling hard. He gets pinched off the puck. All right, so Zach's now on the ice, and now Cameron's going in on the forecheck, and they're going to go wide, and AC's going to step. Oh, Zach picks the puck off, and he goes down to the corner for Cameron. Cameron is in hard. He goes back to Zach. Zach looks to go out into the front of the net, but Sanders is behind the man, and Declan tries to pick that pass off to go the other way, but it goes through him in the whole way to the far corner. But he's making a good recovery and then wins the puck, and it's still there. It's in AC pulls it out of the feet. and he's rushing out of the ice, and he makes a good pass to Cameron, but it's a little bit behind him, and that's an ice. 2:48 left in the second. Shots are 19-4, 3-0. All right, we got Will, Reggie, and Beckett, Parker, and Eli. Will wins the faceoff, goes up the boards, but it goes into a Utah player. And there's 2-on-2 battle, but it does pop out to Reggie. Reggie's trying to get high in the slot, and they just wing it the whole way around the boards the whole way. Eli catches another edge as he's going in. Beckett's there. Beckett's trying to get to the point. Oh, good job, Beckett. And they make a good play around Beckett at the boards, but that's a great play by Beckett. And now we got Parker going in on the puck, chipping up the boards, trying to get Reggie to the point, but they go back in deep. And got a 2-on-2 battle. And Utah comes out with the puck, and they look for a pass. George makes a beautiful save, and Will makes a great play, and he gets dumped, and they look again, and another bouncing puck in front of the net. Beckett wins the puck and is rushing out of the zone. Beckett chips to himself and can't get to it. Oh, Beckett's there, and... good. All right, so they're able to rush in 3-on-3, and Reggie's back, and they're looking to shoot on net, and Georgie's there and eats the rebound. All right, another line change. You got Pax, Aiden, and Henry coming back over the boards. AC and Declan on. 1:38 left in the second. Face-offs in our zone. Georgie is in the net. All right. Paxton wins the puck, comes up the board, comes to Aiden. Aiden's pushing it in deep and is looking to come up, and Aiden's staying with him. 20's rushing the puck up. He's got full head of steam. He goes around Declan, goes around Aiden, throws it towards the net, and AC and Declan are both behind the net. And Declan comes out with the puck, makes a pass to Henry. Henry makes a pass to Aiden. Aiden's coming in. Hopefully he might touch this over to Paxton, and he gets pressed off the puck. And they make a really good play there, and Declan can't keep it in at the blue line. Using the space, AC can turn that over there. It does. Georgie makes a great save, and it goes to the corner. Georgie makes a great save there on a breakaway on a muffed pass from AC, and then makes a really good glove save. I don't know if Georgie saw that at all. That was a really late hand movement. Great play by George. Holy smokes. Whew, 38 seconds left in the period. Goes to the corner. Utah wins face-off, push puck to the corner. Sanders there, trying to chip it out of the zone. And Sanders still has the puck. Oh, somehow loses the puck. I'm not sure what happened there. And it comes to Utah. Sanders turns it over, and 2-on-1. It's still in Sanders' feet. Sanders is still there. Now we have 2-on-2, 3-on-2, and we lose the puck again in the high slot. Sanders is back checking. Parker's back pedaling. Goes through Parker's legs, and Georgie pushes the puck to the corner. Eli makes a great play recovery and wheels and doubles up behind the net, tries to go out to Zach, and that's the end of the period. Shots are 24-4, 3-0 Utah. We head to the third period. are back here for the third 13-minute period. We have, looks like Will, Beckett, and Reggie, and then Eli and Parker. And Will spins that around. They may pick up possession and throws it towards Eli's feet. Eli stops it, and Beckett makes a pretty dangerous play come behind his net, but Will's able to pick it up now. That puck, yeah, and there's Beckett throws the puck up at the near wing boards, and now they throw it around. Reggie's in on trying to win this puck battle, and they both overplay the puck, and then it comes back into the corner. Eli's there, and Eli stops, goes wide, comes up to the point, and out of his zone, Reggie's on hard. Reggie's got to play here, hopefully on the puck if he can get his feet moving, and Beckett's there. They lose an edge. It comes to the middle, and Reggie and Beckett and a player collide, and they push it back through. And Parker's there. Parker makes a nice little touch to Reggie, but we got all kinds of mayhem in front of there. We got the kids falling all over the place. Reggie tries to chip the puck, and it's still there and still goes. Now Will's in on the forecheck. Looks like Henry trying to come to the right wing and get into the play, and does, and turns the puck over. And it bounces back to a Utah player. AC stands him up the blue lines, bouncing around their feet. Reggie's still on, long shift for him. They go to the corner. Declan is there in the corner, peels it out and chips it up to, oh, no, he spins it through his legs and looking at, they wave off the icing. And Declan's in on the forecheck, and it looks like Paxton's covering him. AC's pushing over on him, and Declan's making the play, and they look to throw the backhand, and Georgie plays the rebound and then covers the rebound into his glove. All right, 10:57 left in the third, 3-0. Pax wins the faceoff, and Aiden's in on the rush. They make a good play on the puck and just whack it to the corner, and then it just kind of dies at the blue line. Henry's the whole way over, helping cover it, goes back into Aiden's feet. That gets spun over again. Parker seals the boards off nicely and goes back there, and now Aiden is in. Henry's there, and he gets a piece of the puck, and they throw it up the boards to, should be an icing, right? Yeah, icing. Icing at 10:26 left in the third, and Logan is here, so I'll be handing off the mic to him.
Okay, sorry I'm a little late. Me and Grayson had a game once again, so we're going to be here again. So, we're going to get started here.
All right, hello guys.
All right, so yeah, there's Grayson. So the other team's going to grab it. I'm sorry, I do not know the name of this team, so I'm just going to have to say the other team. They're going to bring it up and make a pass across, and they go just past Eli. Parker's able to make a beautiful poke check, sending it into the corner. They're going to grab it. It goes up for Henry. Henry going to try to catch it. He just misses that. They're going to get a shot. Eli, that's a very unlucky bounce. Eli had the block, and it just bounced right in between George.
That was pretty sad.
That
I like how we were really aggressive on that defense. Unfortunately, he got the shot off, though, and it tipped, barely. I hope we can maybe sneak one in. It looks like this team's name is Ogden, so
Ogden, yes,
we'll be calling them that for now.
So Zach with the faceoff back to Declan. Declan tries to lift it over to Cameron just out in front of him. Ogden's going to grab that puck. Ogden's going to bring it back behind the net. Cameron's still on him. Zach trying to get there. Now Sanders trying to keep it in, but they're going to block it. There goes Ogden again. Ogden's going to chip it up almost into the bench, and they're going to say it went into the bench. It may have hit Paxton or something that inside of the bench.
All sides will let our people get reset. Happy birthday to Zach, who's on the ice currently right now.
Yeah. Now Zach has to go play on the 12U team. He's 11. He can't play on this team no more. All right. So we got 9:42 to go in this one. Cameron trying to deflect that one. Also, I believe that the clock will be run clock. It is now a 4-goal difference. It is 4-0.
See if
So,
our boys can produce some offense here.
There goes Cameron. He steals it. Cameron bringing it across the red line. He brings it in. There goes Cameron. He makes a move. He brings it down below the goal line. He's trying to send it. That one goes off the back of the net. Zach trying to go get there with Sanders. Sanders gets there first, trying to push it through. Now Zach has it. He's going to send it back down to Sanders. The puck gets knocked down. Ogden's going to bring it up. Ogden's going to break it through. It's a 2-on-2. Ogden brings it across. Declan trying to keep it to the outside. And Declan with a beautiful stop there. But he falls. Zach trying to get back there. AC is able to stop that from getting to the center. AC going to try to skate it out. AC's going to go bank it off the boards. Now Cameron trying to get that. Ogden with it. There goes Ogden. They're going to bring it right through. Sanders just a little bit too late there. And Deck was able to break it up enough. Now there's Will trying to send it over for Cameron. He waited just too long as Ogden's going to put it back inside the zone. Now AC finding that puck there. AC going to send it off. Ogden there. Now it goes back for Cameron trying to push it out. Ogden somehow still keeps it in. 82. Wow. AC is able to send that one out.
Gonna reset on our players. Some will change, and Ogden regrouping will bring it back in.
There goes Ogden bringing it across center. And they're going to send it in for Reggie. Reggie trying to skate it through. He gets it at least out of the zone. That's a big thing. Out of the zone is like a shot on goal. There it goes back inside the zone. There's Eli. Eli trying to break it out, but he gets hit a little bit there. George with the nice poke, he's able to deflect that puck out of the zone and cross the red line. Reggie wasn't able to get there. Now there's Parker with it. Parker sends it right back out. Reggie trying to go get there. Puck is going to go back along the boards. Now there's Will trying to get there. Pinning him against the boards. Now there's Reggie and Will both trying to push it up. Reggie seals it. Trying to get loose, and he can't quite get loose. Now there goes Ogden. Ogden with the puck now. Paxton trying to keep him to the outside. Ogden once again. There's a trip, and they're not going to call that. They're not going to call that. It's a 4-0 game. We have
Some fans seem to be mad about the no call there. Personally, to me, it didn't look too bad. It looked mostly like puck to me, but their fan section does not look too happy about that one.
I highly disagree. I think it was a pretty obvious trip, but they're not going to call that here in a 4-0 game where Arvada has 4 shots.
Yeah, it's fair.
Ogden there. Ogden with the shot off of his head. George using his head literally on the save.
That was a good save by George. I like how he let the Ogden player make the first move.
Do you want the sheet of players?
It's fine. The Arvada was doing pretty good to keep him and force him to the outside to make an easy save for George. Looks like we're going to get a face-off now.
So the clock operator is not doing run clock, so 6:48 on the dot is where the play is going to start. Aiden trying to steal it. There goes Aiden trying to go to the outside. Aiden, and he gets hit a little bit there, and he can't quite get a shot off. Ogden there, as he misses that, there's another trip. Ogden going to try to put it on net. And George with the diving save.
That was amazing.
What a save from George.
Such a beautiful save.
George with the absolute beauty of a save.
And now it looks like they're going to get Aiden for a trip
It's either
at
Aiden or
6:21.
Paxton. It's either Aiden or Paxton. They're both heading there, so it looks like it's going to be Aiden. And Aiden's going to get a trip, yeah. So 6:21, but that diving save by George was absolutely amazing.
With the shot differential and goal differential, the refs aren't going to call everything, but they have to call some to keep the game fair.
But George is hitting his hand against himself. His hand might be hurting. Hopefully it isn't, though.
George is on fire. I mean, so far when we've seen him, he's been pretty dang good so far.
Zach wins it over to the corner. Puck goes up to the Ogden defense. They're going to get a shot. That one's going to go wide. George cannot see that. Eli trying to get that puck. Eli going to try to skate it out. He's fighting through that. Wow, nice job from Eli there.
Way to fight, Eli.
There's Reggie. Reggie gets it over the red line. He gets tripped up. Thank you.
Looks like we're going to get some 4-on-4 action for 1 minute and 10 seconds with 6:01 on the clock. And
That
Yeah,
was,
let's see what we can do here.
that was blatant and cold blood. Good call by the refs.
Great call by the Stripes, for sure. Let's see if Arvada can pop one in to at least not get shut out.
So Aiden is released in 1 minute 10 seconds, which means when he is, we'll have 20 seconds on the power play. Ogden going to try to get it out. Parker keeps it in. Parker trying to put it on the net. Ogden with it. Puck goes off the glass. There goes Ogden. Parker trying to get back. Parker with the beautiful poke check as Henry sends it back up. Now there's Paxton trying to go after it. There's back for Henry. Henry going to hold it for
the offsides.
letting it get back onside. Ogden with it now. No one's after that puck. Henry's able to keep it in, but their guy's going to block it. Now there's Parker trying to send it across. It goes back for their guy. Parker trying to get back. And
Parker with the beautiful poke check blockage
able to slow that puck down, let it be an easy save for George. Parker is trying to escape up. There goes Parker. It's a 3-on-3, maybe a 3-on-4. Parker trying to send it across for Paxton.
High stick.
And they're calling no high stick, though, because Ogden touched the puck. There goes Ogden bringing it in. Ogden with the shot, and Declan's going to be able to deflect that one to the other side.
Watch the box. Aiden's out in 5 seconds.
Ogden going back behind. They're trying to beat all 4 of our players. There goes Declan. Aiden's now out of the box. Declan, there he goes. Declan. He brings it up. And that was offsides. Aiden was offsides there on the play.
I don't think Aiden could find the blue line there. Unfortunately, that was going to be a great rush. Unfortunately, Aiden couldn't find the blue line, so he was unfortunately offsides, but we're going to reset here.
Had to check the light. So 4:44 to go in the third period, 14 on the power play now. And
See what we can do here, boys.
Zach's line going to get out here now. Zach trying to get it back for Cameron. Cameron trying to find his options. He's getting his stick lifted. Declan trying to send it back for Cameron. Just too far of his reach. Ogden's going to send it across, just try to expire the power play. And they do just that. And Cameron almost got a hold of that puck. Zach trying to bring it in. Cameron trying to keep it to the outside. Ogden's going to bring it in. And nice play there from Declan trying to keep it out. Ogden still with another shot. Goes back behind the net. Ogden trying to get another one. There's AC. AC bringing it up. AC sends it up for Cameron. Cameron with the shot, but no, he doesn't. He loses control of the puck. Ogden's going to start to bring it up now. Ogden brings it in. They're going to get a shot, and it goes a couple miles wide. Ogden getting the puck. Ogden sending it across. They're going to get a shot. George at the save. George with another save, and he keeps it out of the net.
George, I don't know how George just kept that out of the net, but he did, and he lost his stick, but he's reset for the next save.
Ogden trying to get it towards the net. Eli is there. They're going to try to push it in. It's right back behind the net. George going to pick up his stick finally, which is good. George is on fire for right now. Let's keep it that way. Ogden with it in the corner. Under 3 to play about. Puck is coming up. And there goes Sanders trying to get to that puck first. Sanders trying to clear it. Ogden going to keep it, and Sanders does eventually clear it. Now under 3 to play. Ogden with the puck. Ogden's going to bring it in. They're going to get a shot. George with the save. Mr. Don't Touch My Goalie sends it up for Will. Will trying to send it through. Ogden going to bring it down and back behind their own net. Will and Cameron both there. Puck goes off the glass. Eli isn't able to quite seal off the boards. Will, there goes Will.
Nice move, Will.
Will picks up the puck. Fee hustles. We got a good opportunity. And just can't quite get the puck over to Cameron. Parker couldn't hold on to that puck. But that was kind of scary. That looks very close to going into the net, but George knows what he's doing.
George is playing a pretty good game so far, especially in this third period when me and Logan have been here. He saved most things. He's only let 1 in so far, and they probably had about 5 shots.
We tied. 1-1.
All right, we'll get a face-off here with Will centering it, and Declan and AC in the back defending them.
All right, puck comes out, and he keeps it into the zone. Wow, nice job from AC as Will can try to send it to the net. Now we're at the 2-minute warning here. Ogden bringing the puck up, sends it across, and AC can't hold on to that puck. Declan trying to get back. Declan with the nice defensive play there. Reggie sends it up for Will. There goes Will, but it's a 3-on-1. Reggie's able to get back, but so do the Ogden players. Will trying to send it towards the net. This ice is breaking down, or there's a bunch of frost on the puck. That puck kept stopping on Will. There goes AC with it, trying to send it over for Beckett. Beckett can't quite get to that puck in time. Will with it, sending it back for Beckett. Beckett trying to steal it from the Ogden player, and they're going to send it all the way across. 90 seconds left to play. Parker came to the outside.
Haven't had a whistle for a while. These boys are good, and they're changing good. Looks like there's a little scrum on the boards. Will trying to dig it out, as well as Parker.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, off a really unlucky bounce off of George, it goes in. And I got to feel for the goalie, but he's doing pretty good here. He's saved. He's only let in 5 goals, and he saved, like, a lot.
He has 28 saves.
Good calculations on the spot, Logan.
Yeah, 28 saves on 32 shots, I would say is pretty good. But that rang the gong on George. Right off his head, and it crawled over it and went into the net.
George seems a little mad. His teammates are trying to cheer him up.
George is either mad or his head's hurting. I can't tell.
Unfortunately, there's only 1:14 left. They do say anything can happen, but it's not looking too good for this Arvada team.
No. That was Henry, excuse me. Aiden trying to steal that puck. That puck's going to be centered. Parker trying to get there, and Henry with the nice defensive play covering for that defenseman. Paxton wasn't able to get that puck up. He's at least able to slow him down. Henry trying to push it out, but Ogden's going to keep it in. Under 50 to play. Ogden bringing it around. Parker trying to get there.
Parker with a good scrum along the board. Took him down, but he fell too. Paxton in there now.
Paxton sends it over for Parker. Sorry. Saying all the wrong names. Parker sending it back for Aiden, but just not quite there in time. George make the save. Under 30 now. Ogden with it. Henry trying to get up there. Henry pushes it through. There goes Henry. We can try to get one last shot on goal before the end of this. Henry loses the puck, trying to get that one up for Paxton. Ogden's going to be able to stop that.
These Arvada kids are really trying during this last minute, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they'll get a goal, but hopefully they can keep Ogden out for 5 seconds left in this game.
That puck goes up, and that comes out of the zone. There's Aiden trying to get one last shot. He doesn't quite get a shot off. Now, one of the most unfortunate things is, according to the scoreboard, I don't know if this is true or not, but the shots were 33-4. George,
a sad loss and game for this Arvada team.
George with 28 saves, actually. Sorry, I said that too early. George with 28 saves, but the only crappy thing is that if Ogden's goalie was not in the net for the entire game, we would still lose. That is not what you want to see. Shots were 33-4.
I feel like George tried his best for this team, but unfortunately a goalie can't help the whole team. Our team seemed to put out a good amount of effort in the last 3 minutes of the game, but 3 minutes usually don't win games.
So we should see you later tonight, I think. I don't think we're not going to be in the semifinals, and I don't know if the 10U's play tonight. I know we play tonight at 9:30. So we're playing like a beer league game. So I don't know if the 10U's play tonight or if they play early tomorrow morning. But whenever it is, we'll see you then.
I hope Arvada can get a win this game. See you guys.